This is the Royal Empress tree. It's also called the Palawania tree. I think that's what it's called. I bought this tree last year in July, and it was about 8 inches tall. And according to the guy I bought it from, he said to wait till the heat spell's over, about September, plant it. So I planted it, and then from everything I've read on the internet and what he said, I kept it sheltered, watered it, kept it alive, and it did pretty good. And then the winter came along and it went dormant. So while it was dormant, I cut it to the ground. And what happens then, if you haven't read about these, it will continue to root in the ground over the winter. And in the spring, you'll get, I don't know, 1, 2, 3. You might get one shoot, you may get multiple. But in the spring, you're going to want to cut back all but the strongest stalk that's coming up. So the strongest stalk that comes up will come up pretty fast and makes these big leaves like this. So if you see, we have one big leaf that comes down to the main trunk. And this is just like a, I don't know, it's like a baby leaf. It helps keep the plant going to eventually form here in the corner. All this white stuff is sevin dust to keep the bugs off while it's young. Then down here in the corners, it'll make this big branch, which is the permanent branch. And you see this one's already come along quite nice. Spider there, help me out. He has, Spider has outlived the sevin dust. I'm quite proud of him. So it makes these big branches will be your permanent branches. So when I got this, I've been reading that they can grow like, I don't know, an inch a day in some situations. The one that came over the winter and spread out, in April, we left for vacation. And the 1st of April, we got a frost, and that one died. Well, the top half of it died. So when I got back from vacation in the beginning of May, there was already another shoot growing. So I broke off the one that died. It wasn't healthy. And this is the second one that I kept. So this one has been growing since sometime in April, May, June, and we're in July. What was that, 3 months, 4 months of growth? And this thing's already 5 foot tall. So I am very, very well pleased with what I'm getting. And they talk about this all over the internet being something that will just take over the land side. But in Texas, I don't think it's going to happen, because to get this thing to grow from seed, it can't be outside. It'll just die right away. So this is the Royal Empress tree from April, May, June, July, 4 months old out of the ground. If you want to see more of this as it grows, make a comment. Let me know. Otherwise, I'll just keep it all to myself.